What's up, everybody? How's it going? So it's been a little while, and once again I've fallen back into my rhythm of watching no videos. I did manage to subscribe to everybody who commented on my video, and one of these days I will start regularly watching videos, but just hasn't happened yet. As you know, I've been going through some stuff, which one of these days I'll get in. I'll get into it. You know, just let you know what happened, and I'm gonna give you some opinions on some things too, just like some shit. Anyway, that's for another time. I've got, let's see, I think 8 TTMs to show you, so I'll get right into that. 2 of 2 from Jackie Brown. 1 of 1 Andre David. 3 of 3 from Marty Cordova. Let's see, 1 of 1 Brad Brink. Steve Davis, 1 of 1. 4 of 4 from Tim Blackwell. Offered, for him to keep some, and as is normally the case, he just sent them all back. That's how most of those guys do. Bill Dolly signed 3 of 3. And finally, Gary Cooper signed 1 of 2. The other one I sent was apparently not him, and I got to admit my research was kind of faulty, but he put a note on that one. This is not me. Have a good day. So, excuse me. Sorry. So that was that. I got this in the mail today, which I was pretty pumped. I'd forgotten all about it. The signed edition of the Daniel Bryan book, and I gotta say, the signature kind of leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, it's your book, man. You could sign your name, but it's still cool. I'm gonna read that. I like Daniel Bryan. I definitely like. Seems like such an underdog all the time, and for them to give him the gold, I thought that was really cool. So I definitely want to check that out. I didn't just buy it for the autograph. Some other pickups. I picked up a bunch of stuff actually, and I put it away before I showed it. So I was gonna dig it out, but I can't even remember what the hell it was. It was all Andrew Applin cards, which I've got a few more here today. But before I get into that, I picked up this Ben Orloff orange refractor. I already had it for the rainbow, but it was like only a couple bucks, and I just couldn't let it go. COMC, I got a couple of Zobrists that I didn't have. And then I bought a bunch of Andrew Applins. It's crazy how you can make offers on there that people will accept. Like this, for example. The gold refractor autograph, numbered out of 50. That has been on eBay for, quite a bit of money, and I got it for, like, really cheap. The green mini refractor, the blue mini refractor. Sorry for the glare. The Breakouts die-cut refractor. This is from 2008 Upper Deck USA Baseball. As is this, numbered out of 20. Q&A, his favorite baseball team is the A's. I don't know what's up with that. And there's just an autograph numbered out of 175, I believe. Yep. And then this is the gold parallel out of last year's pro debut. These are only numbered out of 50, so those are tough to find, and I got that for a really good deal, so I was happy with that. And the last one is one of the cooler cards from the PC so far, numbered out of 25, jersey autograph from the 18U national baseball team. So that's pretty awesome. And then I also picked this up on eBay for a couple bucks. Let's see, what else? A couple more things, really. Went to a signing. I saw Bernie Williams was going to be signing. He was playing a show at the Turning Stone Casino upstate, and my buddy called me up, and we were going to go. We all had baseballs, and I was reading the fine print on the advertisement, and it's like, he will not sign any baseball memorabilia. So I said, well, shit. There goes that. But we went anyway, and this is what he was giving out. He's really pushing his music career now, and that's what he's trying to associate with. So, I mean, it's a Bernie Williams autograph for free, and you get to meet him for free. And there was not a ton of people there, because we got in line, and we were like way far back in line. And somebody comes out and says, not only is he late, but he's definitely only signing his own photo. And the line just dispersed to nothing. But my buddy and I, we left and went and had a couple drinks anyway, and then went back. And by the time we got back, the line was literally just a couple people. And while we were waiting, you know, they had like it was at a casino, so they had like the showgirls, you know, dressed up all whatever, with the big headdresses. So that, quite honestly, was probably the best part of the whole trip. I'm kidding. But that was really cool to meet Bernie Williams, you know. And then another in-person opportunity that I had, which has a little bit of a story leading up to it. So we got these credit cards from Bank of America that if you use them, you get points towards Yankee stuff, you know. You could buy shirts, hats, you know, collectibles, or you could buy tickets, you know, without having to spend the money. You just earn points. So we actually got a pair of luxury suite tickets to the Yankees and the Mariners. And it was a good game. It was a close game. Yankees won by 1 run, I believe, 1 or 2. And so when you get these luxury suite tickets, you don't go in the main gate, like where everybody else is like lining up and just hordes of people are going in. You go in the suite entrance, which is sweet. The line is like just a few people. You walk in, you go up this elevator, and you walk out into this corridor. It's like carpeted. There's all these big pictures as you walk by the different luxury suites. Pictures of the players who wore the number of that luxury suite, and we were in number 6. So it was like the Joe Torre one, you know, and so it was just awesome. You walk in, there's a bar, and there's like this buffet of food, and I wasn't really sure what to expect because the bank just said, okay, here's your tickets. They don't really explain what's going to happen, and I'm asking the guy, I'm like, so how much are drinks? He goes, it's included. And I was like, yes, please, I'll have some, you know, and it was awesome. And then you walk out the door to where the field is, and there's just like 4 rows of 10 seats, you know, that are next to each other. So essentially 2 rows, and there's no bad view, and it was just awesome. I never want to go to another Yankee game unless I could do it like this. But the really cool part was right when the game started, the luxury suite hadn't filled up yet. There's only like 8 of us there. And I walk in, I was going to go to the bar, you know, I'd already had a couple, I was going to get another one. And I see this old guy there, and he's wearing a lanyard that says Greg Nettles. I was like, that's interesting. And I started looking at him, and I was like, shit, that's him, you know? So every time I go anywhere, Cooperstown, Yankee Stadium, anywhere I go, I bring a baseball, and I had a baseball with me. And I went up to him, and he signed it. And little did I know, Bank of America actually arranged for that. That's part of the deal. They had a former player come in. And, you know, usually you'd expect it to be somebody like Oscar Azoka or somebody like that, you know, but it was Greg Nettles, big time. So everybody went through, got their stuff signed, and then they all just kind of went back and were watching the game, and I was like, Greg Nettles is sitting there, you know? So I went up and talked to him for like 10 minutes, and we talked about a lot of stuff, and he was really cool. We talked about A-Rod, and he basically was pretty honest about how he felt about some things there, and I don't want to tell you about it now because I don't want to misquote him, but he was pretty honest. And it was really cool. I was able to, I mean, Greg Nettles is one of my favorite Yankees, and, you know, I didn't really watch him play as a Yankee much, but, I mean, he's traded, wasn't it in 78 or something that they traded him? I don't know, that book came out. I mean, I know all about his career, and I was throwing little facts at him, like how he finished with the Expos, and he was like, wow, not too many people know that or remember that, and I'm like, what can I say? But he, you know, you can tell he was just really cool, down-to-earth guy, and it was definitely by far my favorite baseball experience to date, just being able to hang out and talk to Greg Nettles. It was awesome. Anyway, so that's that. I was trying to make a short video, and it's still 9 friggin' minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you're all doing well out there. Take it easy.